Hi, my lovelies. We are here to do a general reading for Sagittarius. Yay! For those of you who are new, I do past, present, future, and then gain clarity on just some advice. It may resonate with you, it might not. If it does, like, share, comment, subscribe, right? I do offer personal readings if you want one, if you want something a little bit more in-depth, a little bit more personal, a little bit more specific. I'll leave my Instagram information in the description below, all right? Again, we are doing Sagittarius, that their fire sign, all right? Past, present, future, with some advice and gaining clarity. Oops, I'm sorry, I shook the camera. All right, so let's start with Sagittarius. What do you have for us? What's going on with Sagittarius, right? No more shuffle, just to be sure. Sagittarius, what do you have going on for Sagittarius? Again, if it resonates, like, share, comment, subscribe. If it doesn't and you want one that's a little bit more personal for you so you can get some clarity, go ahead and hit me up. All right, let's see what we've got. Starting with past, present, future, and gaining some clarity, right? And those of you who don't know, I pull with one deck for the base and gain clarity with another one. And then what I've started doing is I pulled 3 cards from my Oracle deck, choosing one of them, and I give you a final message, a final pull away, a takeaway message from your spirit guides, your ancestors, whomever you want to call them, whatever you want to call them, just to kind of say, hey, look, you weren't really paying attention, or maybe you were, or just in case you need that final clarity, final summation, right? That little bit of tit for tat, that little bit of, here you go, I said, because I know Sagittarius can be kind of stubborn, right? Very willful. Okay. So past, we've got the 3 of Wands in reverse, followed by Judgment and the World in reverse. Right? 3 of Wands in reverse. Giving up some freedom, lack of freedom. You've got the Judgment card in reverse. Oh, you need to forgive, Sagittarius. The World in reverse. Lack of motivation, lack of drive. In the present, we've got King of Cups in reverse. You're not being very understanding, Sagittarius. 2 of Wands. You're working on your people skills. All right. 3 of Pentacles. And giving recognition and a receiving recognition. Giving or receiving recognition, one of them. King of Swords in reverse. You're breaking down some structure, getting new structure. What's going on with that? 6 of Wands in reverse. Right? Lack of success. The High Priestess. Right? This is future. If I didn't say it, I apologize. Future. So past, present, future. And then what we need to gain clarity on. We'll go over that later. All right, let's see what's going on here. We've got 3 of Wands in reverse, the Judgment, and then the World, all in reverse. Sagittarius. So I'm getting a feeling of Sagittarius, you're not, what you doing? You're not doing what you're supposed to. So lack of freedom, lack of forgiveness, and lack of motivation, lack of drive in a particular situation in the past. Maybe you gave up some freedom. Maybe you had some freedom taken away. From this Judgment card, I'm really feeling like you were supposed to give somebody some forgiveness and didn't. Maybe you were supposed to get that forgiveness and didn't. Right, we're gonna see what's going on with that. Use it how, you know, it resonates to you guys. Flip the script, whether it's you or your person, you or the situation, whatever it may be, right? And then you've got the world in reverse, motivation, lack of accumulating what it is that you want, lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, lack of being able to get things done, right? Let's see what's going on with this freedom in reverse, because you Sagittarius, you like your freedom. All right, so you got 3 of Wands in reverse, being clarified by King of Cups, some control, Judgment card. There it is again, guys. There it is again, right here. And then you got it clarifying the freedom. And then you got 9 of Swords in reverse. I'm gonna ask for a little bit more clarity before I start deducing, because it's almost as if you either A, gain some control, right? But that doesn't make sense with freedom in reverse. So I'm gonna say maybe somebody else gained control of the situation, and or you realize how you didn't have control, or you might have realized how you did have control, and it caused you to go within and find some truths, to give some forgiveness, receive some forgiveness, and let go of fear, right? Let's see what we have for this forgiveness card for Judgment, right? Since Judgment is clarifying the 3 of Wands in reverse, let's see what we get to clarify Judgment in reverse to help us out. Clarify Judgment in reverse. Lack of forgiveness, lack of being able to make those hard decisions, right? Right? I feel like that's what it is. And it's lack of freedom, some control, making this, let's see. So freedom in reverse is being clarified by King of Disc. Right, power, a lot of masculine energy here. A lot of masculine energy. You've got the Moon, illusions, dream state, right? Not accepting things for what they are. And then Prince of Swords in reverse, lack of determination. Lack of fortitude, lack of putting your best foot forward, right? And or somebody doing that. You're feeling like somebody wasn't doing that, and or you weren't doing that to the situation. Whatever it may be. And let's see what's going on here, right? Sagittarius, y'all are making me work for this reading. 3 of Wands in reverse, King of Cups control, the Judgment, and 9 of Swords in reverse. Followed by Judgment in reverse, right? Not being able to make those hard decisions. All right, Sagittarius, I'm getting a little bit more understanding. I'm sorry, it's taking me a minute. So you've got 3 of Wands in reverse being clarified by the King of Cups, the Judgment, and 9 of Swords in reverse. I'm feeling like you lost a little bit of freedom there, but with that lack of freedom, you gained some control. You were able to make some hard decisions, right? And let go of some fear. So some good, right? Some good out of losing something, right? So that's all right. It's a little bit of balance. That's good. We like balance. And then you've got Judgment in reverse being clarified by the King of Disc, which is power, right? You've got the Moon, which is illusions, not realizing what they are. And then Prince of Swords in reverse, lack of determination, lack of putting your best foot forward, lack of wanting to do more, right? I feel like the situation called for I feel like you had a lot going on in your past, Sagittarius, honestly, because this is something different I'm feeling. This is one particular situation, right? You lost your freedom, you gained some control, you were able to make some hard decisions and let go of some fear. Maybe this does tie into it, maybe it doesn't. Again, if it resonates, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you need a personal reading, go ahead and look in the description and hit me up on Instagram, okay? But Judgment in reverse, the King of Discs, the Moon, and lack of determination. I feel like you aren't forgiving somebody, Sagittarius, and aren't forgiving a situation, aren't forgiving yourself for something, right? And you feel like that's giving you a little bit of power. But in reality, you're not seeing things for what they are. You're living in a dream state, right? And there is a lack of determination to really pull yourself out of it, right? And let's see what this motivation in reverse is. This the World in reverse. Keyword being motivation. Sagittarius. So you've got the World in reverse, right? Being clarified by the Ace of Swords. Wanting some clarity. New beginnings in reverse. Not wanting to move forward, not wanting to go into new ventures. Try new things until you gain this clarity, right? And then Ace of Disc in reverse. So that's two Ace. You got Ace of Swords and the Ace of Disc, right? Sagittarius. That lack of motivation. Let's see what we've got going on, right? So you've got the World in reverse. Clarity, wanting some clarity on a situation, wanting some clarity from a person, wanting some clarity for yourself, from yourself, right? Not wanting to move forward until you get that clarity, right? And an Ace of Disc, you feel like getting this, it deals definitely with material, financial gains, right? Oh, Sagittarius, you got a good bit going on. So lack of freedom some type of way, right? But you gained some control in that. You were able to make some hard decisions. And then but you've also got a person, a situation, yourself, something going on here where you're not wanting to forgive, not wanting to see things for what they are, right? And you're determined to stick with that. And then you've got the World in reverse with Ace of Swords, asking for clarity, not wanting to move forward until you get it. And you feel like once you get it, it's what's stopping you, you know, having this lack of clarity is what's stopping you from getting your overall goals, right? When it comes to financial stability, home stability, your full encompass of what you feel like your life should be, right? Where you feel like you're headed and all of that. Sagittarius, you and this energy that you're building up, my goodness. Let's see what's going on in the present, right? Because I feel like this is what's affecting your present energy, right? And I'm always telling people, let go of what's happened in the past, let go of that energy. Don't let it affect what's going on with you now, right? You want to be manifesting the positive. You want to be manifesting what you really want going good for your life, not building up that negative energy and having it affect you. So you've got the King of Cups in reverse in the present, to Two of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles, right? So King of Cups in reverse. Understanding, lack of seeing somebody else's side. Maybe somebody wasn't seeing your side, isn't seeing your side of things. You got Two of Wands, unity. So you're working on a relationship while this is going on, right? Maybe this is the relationship that's going on. Oh, I apologize, my little kitty. No, Artemis, get down. Sorry, guys. And then you've got Three of Pentacles, recognition, either giving recognition or receiving recognition. And I feel like, let's see what's going on. I definitely feel like this is you and a person, right? You and a person that's that needs a little bit more understanding. It deals with a relationship of sorts, whether that be a lover, a family member, a friend, something about recognition, y'all needing recognition, either you or them or the situation. Artemis, no ma'am. I apologize, guys. She's interested, right? Sagittarius, what's going on with y'all? And those of you who don't know, Artemis is the goddess of wilderness, fertility, vitality, and animals. So, Sagittarius, you've got King of Cups. Let's see what's going on with this needing understanding and or giving understanding. Right? King of Cups in reverse, being clarified by Three of Discs. The Devil. Giving into some desires, setting some boundaries, right? And then the Three of Wands in reverse. So that's Three of Discs and then Three of Wands in reverse. So I'm gonna say, Sagittarius, that this deals almost with a situation of financial gain, but also a person has to do with this, right? There's a lack of understanding between you and this person, and or how things are being displayed to you, how things could work out. And I feel like it's the relationship of how this is going to work out financially for you. All right, Three of Pentacles, recognition. Three of Works, Three of Discs, works, right? So you've got a lot of 2s and a lot of 3s here. 3, 3, 2, and 3. And then you got King of Cups and then the Devil. So I feel like there's a misunderstanding between the correlation of the job and what's being required of you, and or the partnership and what's being required of you when it comes to the job. There's some misunderstanding between financial stability, financial gain, right? Putting in work, putting in the effort, setting those boundaries, giving in those desires, that fear. And then again, the Three of Wands in reverse, a lack of vision, a lack of understanding, like a lack of having eye to eye, right? Of seeing it, the bigger picture, seeing it all come together in the present moment. And maybe it's you trying to figure out a business venture that you have going on, and it's you having to understand yourself and the limitations in what you're requiring of yourself, right, Sagittarius? But I feel like there's a business venture or something dealing with financial gain or a career, right, that you're having to set boundaries. You're having to really assess the situation and say, what are your desires? What are your hopes? What are your fears? What is the overall vision? Because you don't have it quite yet. It's still in the works. It's still in the works, right? Three of Works is not a big understanding. You have a business venture going on, some type of career, some type of job, something that's picking up. It's fresh, it's new, right? Two of Wands, unity. Let's see what this unity is. Two of Wands being clarified by Five of Discs in reverse. Seeing the bigger picture, not seeing the end of things. Four of Swords, period of rest, laying down arms, right? Living in the moment. And then 7 of Wands, Valor. And then a slightly big jump there, right? So 2 of Wands being clarified by 5 of Discs in reverse, 4 of Swords, and then 7 of Wands. So something that's going on that deals with a unity, a relationship, a partnership, family, friends, lover, whatever. I feel like, Sagittarius, you just got out of a little speed bump, right? Something that possibly could have driven a wedge, or did, you know, it was starting to drive a wedge, but that you got over that, right? You got past that, and now it's a period of rest. But you're feeling like there's some things that need to be done, some things that need to happen, right? Maybe some changes need to happen. Sagittarius, why you always got so much going on? You have so much going on in the past and so much going on in the future. I mean, in the present. Well, maybe in the future too. Predicting. Oops, sorry. So 3 of Pentacles, recognition. Is it you needing recognition? Is it somebody else needing recognition? Which one is it? Somebody else needs recognition. 3 of Sagittarius. 3 of Sagittarius. 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles being clarified. Artemis, stop it. You need to go somewhere. Apologize, Sagittarius. Feminine energy. 3 of Pentacles being clarified by 9 of Discs, accumulation. It's been a long time coming. Somebody needing recognition. King of Swords, authority. Right? And then Prince of Wands in reverse, instigation. They're not gonna, they're either they're not gonna instigate it, or you're not trying to instigate it. Somebody needs recognition, and it's been a long time coming. And or they need recognition for some big, they need Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you need to start giving recognition for the big things that people are doing, and or situations are doing to help you. Sagittarius, give that recognition, okay? Give that recognition. Definitely somebody who's helping, and or a situation that's helping. I feel like this is a person who's helping that needs that recognition, right? And then you got Prince of Wands in reverse, instigation, but you're not doing it, and I feel like this person is getting sick of it. They've instigated it and they're about ready to walk away, I feel like. They're tired of instigating. They're tired of dropping those hints of, I need the recognition, right? I've done a lot for you, Sagittarius. I've helped you out a lot. Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm really fussing at you today. I'm sorry, I apologize. Let's move on to the future. King of Swords in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse, and then the High Priestess, right? And guys, for those of you who don't know, when I would say future, I do mean anywhere from 7 days up to 6 months, because anything that you decide to do within the next 10 seconds, 1 second, whatever, however long it may be, it does affect your path, your future, your fate, your destiny, whatever you want to call it. It does affect it. It affects what happens next. It affects the energy that you have going, right? The momentum that you have going. So let's clarify. King of Swords in reverse. That lack of structure, giving up structure. What is it? That's that energy coming in. That's that energy coming in. So I feel like this is all connected, right? What happened in the past, you've got your lack of freedom, but gaining control, being able to make those hard choices. But one of the choices you made was to remain stubborn, right? Which isn't always a bad thing, but I feel like here you need to open your eyes and realize what things really are, right? And that's maybe how you were gaining your clarity, right? Or maybe you did gain your clarity or need to gain your clarity. This is in the past. And I don't see that part reappearing here. So maybe you did gain your clarity, but there's still some things that you're living in the dark behind. You're in dream state behind, right? Again, this lack of understanding, this lack of vision, this lack of putting things into, or not really putting things into work, but you've got some choices, again, Sagittarius, to make here, right? And you've got some things to put into action, right? You've got some conversations to have. So this momentum, this energy is you got a lot of wands and swords. This energy is quickly happening, right? It's a things are happening quickly. It may seem like it's moving at a slow pace, but it's not. It's definitely not. It's moving at a quick pace. So King of Swords in reverse being clarified by the Strength card. Temperance in reverse, right? Lack of patience, lack of balance. And then the Star in reverse, lack of happiness. So in the future, you've got a moment of I want to say weakness, but you've got the Strength card here, right? So maybe a test coming up, right? That's going to require you to show some strength, right? To reassess where the balance is, right? To gain some balance. Again, quick moving, maybe get off your behind and make some things happen, not be so patient, right? And then you've got the Star in reverse, lack of happiness. So maybe, honestly, I feel like this is almost a test going on. You're going to have like a little hiccup, I like to say, in the road, but remain strong, right, Sagittarius? Remain strong. Keep that strength. Keep that endurance. Keep that fortitude. All right, let's see what this Six of Wands in reverse is. Success, right? Six of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Justice in reverse. Ten of Swords. And the Sun in reverse. So Sagittarius, some of this energy that you've got going on in the past, this stubbornness, it's catching up to you. Right? It's coming in, it's blocking some of these blessings because that stubbornness energy that you held on to, it affected those around you. It affected the energy around you. It affected the situations around you. And that's coming full circle, I feel like. So you've got the Six of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Justice card in reverse, the Ten of Swords, which is despair, and then the Sun, which is not seeing the happiness, right? Again, you've got the Star in reverse and the Sun in reverse in your future. Sagittarius, you need to change your energy that you're putting out there. Right? And or this is all energy that you've built up And again, I feel like this is a test, Sagittarius. This is all, I can't say it, but I feel like this is all energy that you've accumulated, right? And it's a test. It's the test to see if you've really grown. It's a test to see, you know, if you've learned that balance, if you've learned to not be so stubborn, right? If you gain that clarity, if you are able to give that recognition, right? If you were able to really take this moment of rest, this moment of things could have gone really badly, but you pulled through, right? That valor. And can you juggle? Can you find the balance, Sagittarius? Right? Have you found the balance? Have you started putting things into work as far as career, as far as family, as far as friends? Yeah, see? Artemis agreed, she agreed. Okay, so again, justice in reverse, so despair, and then the sun. So I feel like, Sagittarius, you're gonna get some hard truths as well. No, you're gonna be giving some truths, Sagittarius. You're gonna be sharing some truths. There's gonna be a little bit of despair in there, and it's gonna be a little bit of a hiccup, right? This test is gonna be hard. This test is gonna encompass everything. All aspects of your life, family, friends, and finances. But this test is the end of a cycle, right? 10 of Swords, despair. It's the end of a cycle. High Priestess, and I'm gonna kind of rush through the rest of it, guys. I'm sorry, it's running a little long. Wow, High Priestess being clarified by the High Priestess. My goodness, Sagittarius, that feminine energy. I said it earlier. The High Priestess being clarified by the High Priestess. The Five of Cups in reverse, letting go of disappointments. And the Princess of Swords, curiosity. That's a lot of feminine energy, man. So that's, I'm definitely going to stick to what I said. You've got a test coming up in the future, Sagittarius. So the universe is throwing you a test. And here's your warning that it's coming, right? And at the end of the test, you've got a moment of growth, of huge growth. Huge growth. High Priestess being clarified by the High Priestess. You've nurtured, you've grown some things, right? You've let go of some disappointment. Maybe you've been able to not disappoint some people. Maybe you've been able to grow in a way that you no longer see yourself in a negative light. You've shed some negative connotations about yourself, and it's a pat on the back, right, Sagittarius? Princess of Swords, curiosity, and you're waiting to see what's next after that. You're ready for the next cycle. You're ready for the next chapter, right? Let's see what's going on. You've got 5 cards over here. You've got the Death card, rebirth. After a huge test makes sense. You've got 2 of Swords in reverse, lack of difficulties, right? You just went through a huge test. Things are going to be becoming calmer now, right? You got 7 of Cups, choices. Maybe you have a couple of choices to make because you did go through this test and you realized some things, you learned some things, you grew, right? Rebirth. 6 of Pentacles, gifts. Maybe you received some gifts, maybe you share some gifts. And then 8 of Cups, doorways. Shut some doorways, maybe close some other chapters in your life, right? By making these choices and seeing things that aren't as difficult as what they should be, right? Maybe you share some gifts and receive some gifts, and that helps you to close some doorways. Let's see what's going on. We already know what the Death card is. That's some rebirth, right? And we know with this 2 of Swords in reverse, difficulties, lack of difficulties, being able to get over things, being able to accomplish those goals, and not let little situations, little annoyances pile up and get in our way, right? What is this 7 of Cups, though? We want some choices. We want some 6 of Pentacles, and we want some 8 of Cups. All right. So 7 of Cups, choices being clarified by Princess of Manifestation. So your choices, what are you going to manifest? What are you going to work on next? What is it you want to come to you? What is your next step? What is your next level up, right? What is the energy that you are now putting out there since you closed this chapter? 6 of Pentacles, gifts, being being clarified by 7 of Cups, choices. So I think that's how are you going to share your gifts, right? What energy are you going to put out there? What are you going to manifest to you? And then this 8 of Cups in reverse being clarified by 3 of Cups, friendship, right? So maybe you're closing some doors. No. I feel like this is a 8 of Cups. This is doors that you thought were closed are now being opened up. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Doors that you thought were closed or closing or didn't realize that you had, right, are opening up. 3 of Cups, friendship, Ace of Wands, keeping that energy, building that energy, right? And 2 of Wands, planning. Maybe somebody's going to come in and help you with, I think, this business career that you have going on, right? Use your resources. What do you have? Who's in your circle, right? Maybe somebody's coming into your circle, right? Because this is gaining clarity on maybe some advice, something you don't see coming, or things that you need to work on. And I feel like this is things that you don't see coming, right, Sagittarius? Again, if it resonates, like, share, comment, subscribe. If it doesn't, I apologize. I do offer personal readings if you want something a little bit more in depth, if you want something a little bit more specific. All right, so Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull for your final 3 cards for your takeaway message. What your spirit guides want you to walk away knowing, realizing, accepting, etc. That final oomph, right? I feel like the message is what was the lesson. And I feel like the lesson is balance, and the lesson is watch what energy you have building up, and then be mindful of a test coming up. And quickly. This is fast moving energy, guys, right? Okay, Sagittarius. So that's the final 3 message. What is the takeaway? Oops, this deck does not go in reverse. I apologize. It's just me shuffling bad. So you've got, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries, Sagittarius. Some more fire energy. But still be mindful of that energy that you're putting out there, right? Take action. And I think that ties into whatever this business venture is, this career venture is. Gain some more understanding, put some more work in there. Go ahead and set those boundaries. See what desires, where it feeds, how it feeds into what and where, and whether it's beneficial for the whole situation, the bigger picture for you, everything, right? Not just you, because Sagittarius, you have a tendency to be selfish. And then 3 of Wands in reverse, vision. Make sure you have your whole vision, right? Time to take action. And then work through your fears, Sagittarius. I know sometimes that we can be a little stubborn because we're fearful, right? Not so much of change, but just of letting people in. And that ties into that unity, right? That business venture, that who's in your circle, that giving recognition, right? And then a time to gather rather than, a time to give, rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So give some of that Virgo energy. Give some of that back that you've been receiving. Give some of that recognition, Sagittarius, right? Give back more than you take. So Sagittarius, that's all I've got for you today. I hope this helped give you a little bit of clarity. Like, share, subscribe, comment, right? Again, your takeaway, watch that energy, right? But keep that same energy, keep that same momentum of fast pace, because things are happening fast, right? Time to take action. Work through your fears and give more than you take. All right, Sagittarius, my lovelies, I will see you guys for the next reading, which I do believe is Scorpio.